here, guys, I don't have to rush it. Like, realize there's not a lot of really good options. Like, if he's here and he decides, oh, I want to attack this top foot, go ahead and try to attack that ankle. I have the grip. Even if I'm playing the collar, he goes to attack that ankle, he's got to do a lot of things that are going to get him in trouble to do that. So once I get to that De La Riva guard, create a little bit of tension with your grips and that hip movement, but you don't have to rush anything. The other thing is, when I set him down, a lot of you guys are setting him down and being like, I have to spring up. No, plant him. Once he's here, I have these grips. Isaiah goes to move and do all this stuff. That's fine. I can relax here for a second. You don't want to hang out for 10 minutes, but you don't have to as soon as his butt hits, spring up. I'm going to wait until that kind of initial struggle. He kind of moves and then he kind of waits. Boom, now. Now, a couple people ask, if I'm here, why wouldn't I just like set over the ankle or do all these other things? Why stand up? Couple reasons why I prefer to stand up. For those of you who play in point tournaments, as gay as points are, I still want you subbing out. Guess what? This scores. Right here is now scoring. If I sit over his ankle or do anything like that, it doesn't score. You have to come up and take time for a sweep to work. So I have to come up for that. The other reason I like this, if I'm going to do anything attacking-wise, I want to off-balance him first. So if I'm here, guess what? I can now attack arms, legs, do all sorts of unneeded, unnecessary violence. But does that make sense as far as those two pieces? When you plant people, pause for a second. Hold those grips and wait. Let them get the white belt spaz out. Boom, then you release. Come on. Questions? All right. You get white belts, you're going to continue down that path of figuring out that sweep. Blue belt. We're here. Isaiah posts that knee up. I'm here and I'm here, right? Isaiah stands up. Well, let's say he doesn't suck at jiu-jitsu and breaks this grip. Oh no, I don't appreciate that, right? All we're going to do is I'm going to post heavy on this leg and reach up to grab this collar, or this sleeve. I'm going to post this foot in, come up to my shoulder, and extend our leg that was hooked across. We're going to fall back, press, on top. A lot of bad places. So I'm here. I'm here, Isaiah doesn't suck, he breaks the grip. I grab, post this foot in, and that's going to allow me to come up on this shoulder, driving my hips forward, extending this across to grab that top. So it's replacing that grip. Once I'm here, I'm coming over, blocking. Now, two options are going to happen. Isaiah is either going to roll like he is, and you're just going to come up. Or, so I'm here with Isaiah, and he kind of plants and tries not to get swept. Here, here. He goes here. That's fine. All you're going to do is come out. Take the back. Most people are going to try to roll because they think they can roll through this. You do. The hardest part about this, guys, is when I'm here, getting comfortable enough with this cross grip to come up. If you can figure this part out, you'll be all right. Questions on this? Blue belts and up. That is a karate chop. Break some wood.
So straight leg.
Yep. It's a jiu-jitsu motion, so it will score. We're here. When I'm hitting this with a little bit of ump. There. And if he tries to roll through, because a lot of people will feel the roll, and they'll think that that's going to save them from this. So we're here, and he goes to roll. Just puts him in half guard. Yeah, which, point-wise, yeah, better than your back, but still can pass. Combate jiu-jitsu.
See that?
But white belts just keep working on figuring out that switch and sweep. Blue belts, posted up to that shoulder coming down. Questions on that? Need to see it. Alright, driller out. 1, 2, 3. Alright. White belts. We're here. Boom. I'm in this sweep, right? Now, you guys are just going to continue on a different path than our blue belts up, right? So I'm here, I'm going to sweep, and let's say, just for whatever reason, this doesn't work. Isaiah bases, something happens here. All we're going to do is switch again. Foot that's on the knee, coming to the hip. Foot that's here is coming under. Here. Once you get here, you attack the ankle. Now, for the ankle lock, a couple details we're going to go over. I'm here. I go to switch. I switch, it doesn't work. And then it doesn't stop, right? So I'm here, I switch, and I switch. I'm here, and I drive him back. And I'm coming up in. Now, the second he hits the mat, I prefer to hide my foot. This is a preference, not a requirement. This foot comes in. Here. And I pinch my knees. Now, once I'm here, I'm going to keep his ankle away from his other leg as much as possible. This is his biggest defense when I'm attacking his feet, his other foot. Once I'm here, my thumb is going to go just under the ball of his ankle right here on that Achilles lock. Here. I cannot twist. Fall to that side. I arch. And I do this very slow and in a very controlled environment when we're here. Here's why. The pain you were feeling, that pain that made him jump right there, is his ankle separating. And his Achilles tendon starting to burst. So, if you fuck up your partner doing this, I will shoot.
He's not playing. He got it in score.
Always. If you're like, man, just doesn't have a gun on him.
If
I drove. So I'm here. I'm here. I switch. A lot of people base right here and just kind of sit, which actually helps this next move. Because all we're doing here, and I pull this out and sit over the top to attack. I hide my ankles so that he can't start foot locking me. Because here's the problem with foot locks. When you're doing it, they can do it to you most of the time. It's a real equal opportunity fit. I'm here. I attack at the ankle, not his calf. My thumb comes here. I pull over. And it is that quick when you do it. If you're like extending and your partner's like, I don't feel anything, adjust your lock. It's in the lock, not anything else. White belts, questions on this ankle?
On the lock itself, are you kind of putting your thumb into the ring, or are you grabbing?
I'm putting the blade of my wrist through their Achilles tendon. So, I don't like Isaiah, so I'm going to do this real tight. See this little kind of trigger light point here? I'm putting the blade of my wrist right there. So that way, I can make all sorts of nice things. Like, why isn't your son going to land Edwards, huh?
Why? Dang.
Why?
Tap.
But when it's...
That's why.
But when I'm too high, I'll be able to pull on this, and it's not comfortable, but he's not in pain. If you're too low on it, you may still be able to get it, but it's not where it needs to be. So when I hit this right, kind of that blade, bony part of your wrist, forearm, goes straight to his Achilles, fall back up, pinch the elbow in. I like to kind of just cup the shin or the knee, depending on what's kind of moving away from me. Here. Questions on this? I am trusting you white belts with the dark arts. Do not ruin it. I like teaching foot locks. The problem with foot locks and white belts is you guys rip each other's feet apart and then I don't have any white belts. Please be careful with your friends. Alright? One more time. Other questions on the technique?
So get into the Eagle drum. This doesn't work. The initial push, pull action doesn't work. You go back to the original position.
No. So basically, it's keep attacking. So think about it this way. I'm here and I'm in delegate. Things have gone well for me up to this point, right? Like this is jiu-jitsu going pretty well. You picked the position. Yeah, you're on your back. That may not be your game, but you're at least in an offensive guard where you have up. Here, I try to attack. Keep basics. I'm going to put this foot back in its starting position, but this foot's coming to the inside, and I'm scooping with my thigh and my knee to pull this in. That then allows foot to hide. I kind of tuck it under his butt. And keep your feet active here, because if you don't, they're going to start grabbing the floor. So I'm keeping this here until I connect. Down. And remember, guys, whenever you're in a foot lock here, the other thing you want to make sure is you're always pinching your knees and maintaining the distance with your shin. Because the other thing that happens is when you lose the foot lock, you can always get the
Yeah, if you're Riley, where's Riley?
Yeah, I was going to say, where's Riley? Riley's reaction to the foot tickles over. So,
Grown man now, Damon.
alright, so white belt questions on this board. Alright, so blue belts and up. We're going to continue on down your path as well. So I'm here, I come up, right, and Isaiah back steps. All we're going to do is invert a little bit, hammer this foot down, come up, here. Now, once we land, all I'm trying to do, figure 4, escape my hips. I keep this on my shoulder if I can to hit the reverse knee lock. If that's not there, you attack ankle, feet, whatever kind of 50-50 fun you prefer. So, we're here. I'm in that Del Hiva guard. I go to come up for the sweep and he back steps. All I'm doing, guys, hammering this heel across this hip and sitting up with him. Once you're here, then the attacks vary depending on rule sets and clothing options. But at blue belt up, you know your rule sets, you know what you need to be practicing. Questions on this blue belts? They back step, you invert just that little bit. So when I'm here, the biggest thing you got to realize is when I come up here, I'm converting into that like this, and I'm using my heel to set him back. Yeah. Once I'm here, then it's 50-50 guard, play with the feet as needed.
If they don't back step, you roll together.
You can. So like if I'm here, let's say I just like this attack, right? What's gonna happen is a lot of people are confused, and you can kind of force them to back step and hit it. Lock that knee out. You can kind of drag them back a little bit. How viable that is or isn't, I'm not sure. I like hitting this just out of the back step because what a lot of people are trying to do here. And before you ski, you do have time to hit. Is when I'm here. What a lot of people are trying to do is they're trying to back step and attack this foot. So if I'm here and I set him back, I'm already attacking. I said, hey man, you sure you want to have a career?
No, yeah.
Hey, what's your next child's middle name?
Oh, dang.
Alright, questions on this?
That'd be some disrespect. That's why I swear I'll break it.
What? Alright, so I'm here. Boom. I got that grip. Here. Switch. Base. Post.